Fire Emblem and snowshoes. Fire Emblem and snowshoes. I hear everything soft.
Definitely me.
Headphone, please. I hear everything. I even hear the echo, please. God damn.
Oh, it's so funny. Oh, wow. She has all the characters. Dead.
Hey.
Seth still has way too much in his inventory. The main chick is still using a rapier. She needs an iron sword like ASAP before you destroy that. You should level up Ross as soon as possible. And he needs an actual axe, not the hatchet. You can use Garcia if you want to. I never use him because he ends up being kind of meh later on in the game. Ross is the best axe user in like the entire Game Boy trilogy, whatever. He's right up there.
Hector. I thought Hector was god tier.
No, he's right up there with Hector, in my opinion.
Hector is freaking amazing.
Hector is a beast. But Ross has him in the speed department. He doubles everything and he dodges everything. And that's really rare for an axe user to be able to do that.
The last cannons, man, with lots of HP.
No, he's like the quintessential axe user. He has high HP, high defense, high speed, crits all the time. If you make him a berserker, he can just solo whole maps by himself. Put them in your bank, your supply. Just put them in the supply. No, put the stuff that he has in his inventory in your supply. Go to the... Oh my... Just give him like a trash lance and let him chill in the back. If you really feel like using it.
Whack.
You have to use Vanessa. You have to rescue the NPCs to get the guiding ring at the end of the map. No, you have to use Vanessa, because your units are not strong enough to be able to coast them out like that. You should never use Seth. He's too strong and he eats up all of the EXP that should be going to the other people. Yes, she is. She's really annoying. You have to pair her up with another character. He's not here yet, but you kind of have to be really smart.
Who am
I know.
Oh, there's a video patch. What's new, yo?
No, you have to use a slim lance, or she won't be fast enough to dodge. I can't. I don't know what map this is. Is it Sustamante? Oh, that map. I think that's the map where it's the... Is that Joshua's map? I think it is. Yeah, it's Joshua's map. Yeah, it's not that yet. you need 2 healers, it would be wise to bring 2 healers. I never use 2 healers because I know what I'm doing, but for you, I would probably use both. Don't leave her by herself. You should always have a line or a group of units next to each other so that the enemies don't single out one person. No, when I say pair up, I mean support them so that you get bonuses if they're in range of the other character. To just have a unit of people together, that's something different. Colm and Nimi should like have supported, so they're always together, unless you want to change who they support with. Yes. No, that's a legitimate romance.
Oh my, god.
She doesn't always have to be the person that kills the boss.
Oh no.
Oh, that's good. Means she's not weak, she won't die. Ross, what level is he? He's probably at level 1. Which is horrible. He's gonna die a lot. You can't put him in the front. You have to put him in the back, and he kills the enemy when they're low HP. Franz, Gilliam, Holm can be a front person because of his high speed, but he's really frail, so not really. Since Erica's level 8, she only has front 9. And that's it. Gilliam should be the strongest unit besides Seth. And give Ross his axe. And after you manage items, save the game before you start the fight. And you can do it again. So press B. Go to items. Give him that axe. Also put the red gem in the supply. That's fine. Now put the red gem in the supply. No, the supply. Not really, but it's not a bad thing to not. I sell my elixirs because I don't really need them. Elixir won't say anything yet. You need an actual antidote. All of them? Except for the silver lance, because nobody needs it. Put the pure water and the door key in the supply. That steel sword is like almost dead, so it's kind of useless. But I guess you can give. Erica needs an iron sword, like ASAP. And Gilliam has an axe that he doesn't need in this play. Also, you should probably buy Natasha a staff. Go to the item menu, go to the arbiter. A staff for Natasha. We put the axe in Gilliam's inventory in the supply. No, she has a mending staff. She needs regular heal staff. And then you might need to build a bow, but I'm not sure. What's the door? 44, she hasn't even used it now.
Don't we all? We're always confused in life.
Put the silver lance and the steel sword back in the supply. Put the iron axe in Gilliam's inventory in the supply. You won't be using the silver lance for a long time. Yes. That's fine. Just don't use the hatchet, because you're gonna need it later. Don't save it there. Just save it on that file. Oh god. You also didn't check the formation. You might as well reset. You might as well reset. Oh. 3 things you have to do before you start each map. Make sure you have the right team. Check the map and the formation. And manage your items. And oh my god, delete that save file. Save it on the actual save file. Yes. It's a stupid thing to do. Nobody else is doing it. Arthur may need to know it lightning, but I'm not gonna worry about that now. Generally, the mounted units should be in the back, and the units that have the lowest movement spaces should be in the front, and the healer should be somewhere in the middle back. Generally. That looks fine. No, that's fine. Save it, check the map, hover over the enemy and press R. Now scroll over to what they're using, their items, and just like flip through all of the enemies. Just press up and down. No, you don't need to click off of the enemy. Just press up and down. Or I think it was L or R to cycle through. No, it was up and down. Now cycle through all of the enemies and check out their view. They have an item that's glowing green. That means that when you defeat them, you will obtain the item. No, it's not. It's strong against him because he is an armored unit, and the rapier does extra damage to armored units. Swords are bad versus lances. Rock paper scissors. The only thing that would give her the edge is having enough speed and having a weapon that would bypass everything. That's generally what she does. Swords can fight swords and axes. Axes can fight axes and spears. And spears can fight spears and swords. This is generally how it goes. This is not always the case, but it's generally how it should be played. We just started, so... Sostenito. You should be fine. And this is where in easy mode you should. Who is Taki Noboru telling me to? Is that puke? I really hope that's him. You need that dragon shield should go to either one of your mages or Ross. Because I'm gonna do a lot of damage. Actually, don't give it to Ross. Do not give it to Ross. Let's see. This map in easy mode is the map that would teach you how to recruit enemy units. Natasha needs to go talk to Joshua so that you're gonna recruit him to the party. The only issue with that is that he is an enemy unit, so he will go up to your unit and attack them and probably kill them. And the other issue is that he is an extremely powerful enemy unit. He's a Myrmidon with a killing edge, so he has a high crit rate. And critical attacks do ×3 damage and not ×2. He will try to kill anybody and click on the enemy unit and you can see what their ranges are. Yes, you can. Do not enter the red range. And he won't move. No. What you're gonna do is what I tell people to do is take Gilliam, remove his spear, like trade it to another unit for a turn after you kill all the other dudes that are in the way, and then I'll explain it when you get there. But you're going to use Gilliam as a meat shield, and then have Natasha close by, and then talk to Joshua. There's 3 routes you can take. No. You need to take one party from the outside that's really small so that you can get to that house before the bandits get there, and you need to take a bigger group to go through the middle because there's going to be reinforcement units coming in. And you kind of have to move pretty fast because the reinforcement units are going to destroy the houses and therefore destroy the extra items you put about. The two mages should be together, and Franz, Mulder, and I guess Ross can go up the left path. Vanessa can do it. She can just support in the back. The only issue is that there are 3 archers, I think, on the map, and she'll get one shot. She approaches me. I would go to the right with Gilliam, and the left with Erica. Sort of, the main group is going to be on the left side, or on the right side. But that left channel that puts you on the outside of the wall is going to be the small reconnaissance party, I guess. And I would be careful because the reinforcement units will come from the right side. So if you put too many units close to the right side, you're going to be in danger. If you put too many squishy units, I should say. Yeah. Okay. She should not be using rapier. You can switch what the weapon is that they're going to use in combat by going into their inventory or their items and equipping whatever weapon you want to be in front.
I have no idea what I'm doing!
Yeah.
Oh!
Can you just not do that? Yes. She's dead. I'll be shocked if she survives that. Oh, you Jack Slash, because she should be dead. You should have sent Arthur on the right side, because Gilliam and Lute are not going to be able to fight all those guys by themselves. But it's too late now. You could emergency throw Franz to the right. Not take her place. They all need to be together. You need to manage HP pools as well as the amount of damage that you're going to output to the enemy. Because as soon as one of your units' HP pools hit 0, then they're gone. Forever.
How do I live? Get me out of this thing.
Do not use mages to attack from the front. You have the ability to attack from a ranged point and you walk in his face. Well, Luke's dead. You have the ability to heal her with the medic you need. And you didn't send friends to the right. I can't wait for this level to start. Well, no one else is going to attack me, so. It's a miracle. Christmas miracle. Wow, even Gilliam's in trouble. Holy crap. No? Ooh, and there's a bowman. What are you going to do? You're in quite the predicament. I mean, you could retreat, or you could just stay there. Not yet. Ooh. You really can't do much of anything. I would send Vanessa not that way. She needs to be as far away from the archer as possible. If you make an action, you're gonna ruin it. You need to click on the archer, see his range, and get her out of the range. You're not taking into consideration that the archer is a ranged unit and can shoot over walls for 3 minutes. Okay. There's also the issue of those dudes with axes. It's probably the biggest issue. The major issue are the 2 axe dudes. You have no one that can fight them over there. No one can fight them that you have over there. No. I mean, you can, but you could have faith in your units or not. I'm gonna just say it straight up. Gilliam's gonna die. And then you have to factor in that after the 2 axe dudes have their way with him, probably gonna kill him, then Lute's gonna be by herself, and she has to fight that spear dude and that archer, who are both probably gonna get the hit on her. Most likely. Well, no, but this is how it's gonna play out. This is how you're going to lose. Also, Rosh is not a point man. You use him to clean up enemies that have low HP. At least for right now. I'm mad you didn't use him before. He's kind of useless here. He can only get the level 10. He's not a pirate. No, no. The only thing you can do is put somebody in the forest and pray that they die. You're also not paying attention to your surroundings. Oh, a crit. Wow. Unbelievable. I don't believe what I just saw. Okay, so if you want Gilliam to survive, put him in the forest and use a roll in there. Or you can attack to do a head on. That works too. Jesus Christ. Wow. That was the smartest thing I've ever seen. Wow. Best gameplay. Alright, let's see if he does or does not survive. Well, now, she might die if that archer does too much damage. Let's see. You don't see. You don't see. He's probably gonna die too. Because of that archer. No. You should. This should not have been going your way. You got lucky with that crit. Legendary 1% crit. Yeah. You got some pretty good level up. Oh, she's ultra dead. Holy crap. Oh boy. I already knew that you put her in range of him, but...
I'm alive.
You really didn't. You really didn't. The red square is the attack range, not the blue square. I know. I didn't say anything. I wanted to see how, well, if you would be upset about doing it. But no. Can you bench Russ? It's kind of useless here. Cole or Nimi? Preferably both, but you can't. You kinda don't need it, so it's up to you. Home and Nemi are gonna be super weak though. Your whole team is like ultra weak. Just because you fed all of that dumb EXP to Seth. I see how much EXP. He should not have 52. You don't know how the game works. He's a pre-promoted unit. When you hit level 10, your units can go a step beyond, and they can go to another class and level up. He is a promoted unit who's already did that level 10 nonsense, and now he's a paladin instead of a cavalier like Franz. And so he eats up all of the EXP that all of the other non-pre-promoted units need and would have used. And if he has 54 EXP, you are feeding him a lot of enemies. He should not have killed anyone, and all of the EXP should have went to the other units. Now they're under level, and they can't fend for themselves as easily as they could have. And now you have to deal with that. It's even harder than it would have been. His sword, iron sword, is his weapon.
You really feeling it?
Level is low.
Ha 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 ha! It wasn't that funny. Quit restarting.
I would restart.
Fuck up at the start.
Yeah.
And just deal with your fuck up. Fucking Sokka, you're making her restart for stupid shit, by the way. Yes, she fucked up on one main character, but that doesn't mean her whole playthrough fucking ruined.
No, the playthrough is not dead.
Mistakes.
Yeah, the playthrough is not dead. It's way better than it was before.
But just quit making her restart. So literally every fucking day, try to restart. Just fucking play. Jesus Christ.
Ooh.
You could have already been like halfway through the fucking game.
She was not going to get halfway through the game. Let's be honest.
Restarting.
She would have been a quarter of the way through the game. She would not have been halfway through the game. Alright, no. You need the mages. The only people who are going to be DPSing at any point. Decently. Magic is on. Obviously, the archers saving their back because they can't attack from the front. And that was your answer.
Answer. Quack.
I mean, Mimi and Combs should be together. Everything else is fine. I would switch Molder with Mimi, and that should be good enough. Then save, then start. And why is mounted units go in the back? Because they can move really far. They don't need to be in the front.
I'm about to play Tower Defense, y'all. You ready
Tower
for this?
Defense.
I'll win.
I haven't played the Tower Defense game in a while.
There's a BDO mini gamers Tower Defense. I have not tried it yet, so I'm about to undo it.
Wait, now I'm gonna stop talking and let you play. You should know what to do right now. I'm just
My only issue is quit restarting.
the right direction. No, you don't need to restart the entire game, but if your unit dies, then you can restart the game. It's fine.
If the unit dies, that's understandable. Starting your whole playthrough is fucking ridiculous. Quit doing that.
Yeah. The only time you would ever do that is if, like, you literally missed a unit in the beginning if you needed or wanted.
You missed one in like game 2 fucking bad. You should already have had a backup save.
This is also true. No, it's because the reason why you made that backup save is nonsensical. After you complete this map and Joshua is with you, then you make a backup save here. That is how you make a backup save. Or you can
You should always make a save every new chapter. An extra save. You save twice. So one for the new chapter, one for your just constant save. And then you have a third one, which is backup, where it's like a key pivotal points. You abuse your save slots because you don't have to pay for them.
Why are you like this?
It's true though.
This is true. Only people who are going to be fighting the X units with any kind of decency are going to be Franz, Erica, and Cole, because they have swords. The only issue is that if they get hit, which shouldn't happen, but it happens, that's RNG, is that they're gonna need healing, which isn't the issue. The issue is the enemies that are going to charge at you from the top, which is going to be non-sword friendly spear users and that archer dude, who's just gonna be annoying. And so you have to find a way to deal with that. Okay. If I don't say anything, then it's neutral. So, it's up to you. Well, then make good decisions.
Finally play.
Usually enemy characters that have different portraits, that have like an actual face, they're either bosses or people you can recruit usually. And use the terrain to your advantage. Those patches of forest give you +1 defense and +20 avoid. Invaluable.
You really feeling it?
I'm feeling it. Do you like Jack?
Do you like jazz? Do you like jazz?
I think I do.
How you do? Yes.
Do you like pancakes? I like waffles. Now, use Comb and trade with Erica so that she can have the Iron Sword be your main primary weapon. Unless you just move them, still be able to do it. Never mind, you made him wait in place. Wow. Tactical master. Is she gonna crit that dude though? Can she at least crit? No, she didn't crit. That's not the relevant point. You're wasting that weapon to do it. That was a good level up though. Holy crap. And you didn't take 1 damage. When you level up and you get HP, you don't get that HP as actual HP. It's just it's extra HP slot. You have to fill it in with healing. Use the Slim Lance. Makes it faster. More accurate. That was a horrible level up, but he got some resistance. Put Franz in the forest and have him hold the significant. Why are you not healing people with the healers? No. Every single point of HP matters. Also, healers are hard to level up. Take every opportunity to heal people. Doesn't matter how much damage they take. You don't have to do it now. You can just change it anyway if you're in your play. Just make sure her point weapon is the Iron Sword. Also, support Comb with Mimi if you haven't done it already. Just make them stand next to each other, and there should be a command to make them support. Weapon. Certain units have the ability to have support conversations with other certain units. When they support with each other, how you gain support is that they need to stand next to each other for a certain amount of turns, and then eventually they will unlock the ability to communicate with each other. When you support with them, you get the dialogue and like backstory and character development. But you also get statistical augmentations when you're in range of another character. So if two characters have supported each other, if they're within 3 squares of each other, they get stat bonuses, like being able to crit, most importantly, having a lot more speed so they can dodge people and not get hit. And they have the ability to just generally tank things that they wouldn't normally be able to tank. Like Gilliam and Franz can support each other and they would be stronger together. Thank you, Arthur. The homie Arthur. Sending mages out to be point characters is a bad idea. They have no resistance or defense. They have resistance, they don't have defense. They have about the same amount of effectiveness. He's generally more accurate and he doubles more often. He also has an innate crit rate since light magic has crit and stuff. Inch up closer, I guess. Don't use the mend, use the heal staff. The mend staff is for heavy damage, and the heal staff is for general licks and gauges. Also, use magicians from far away, or one square back. If the enemy is using a one square melee damage, stand one square away and throw magic at them. If your mage is fighting a archer dude, then why would you move Gilliam up there? Oh. Yeah. The range the characters have to be for the support is 3 squares up or down, or 2 squares to the diagonal. Which means they can be 2 squares apart, more or less. Home right now is too far away from Mini to activate support bonuses. Okay, you're doing good. I would use Erica to take out the first axe dude, and then use Arthur to do damage to You're not really stuck. Just use Arthur to do damage to the axe dude, and then Fran should be able to kill him.
Kazarka's up, y'all. Fortunately, I'm not ready to do him.
So,
He's a world boss.
okay, now you're gonna put Gilliam in range next turn to trigger Joshua to run down and like attack. You want Gilliam to not have a weapon so that he doesn't blow Joshua back with like a random 1% crit. Even if Joshua crits, he shouldn't be able to do any damage to Gilliam that would kill him. Then Natasha's gonna come in, talk to Joshua, and have him over. And then after that, you need to like race to the red house up there because another set of bandits are gonna come, and you're gonna need to wipe out a lot of people really fast if you want to get the treasure. So there's the top left map. There's a red house village. You're going to, as soon as you recruit Joshua, you need to like race up there. Because the bandits are going to come and try to destroy the house. You're going to want to heal Gilliam as well. No, if you move him up there, he will block the route that Joshua can take. So you can put a unit behind him, more or less. I would move Gilliam up to that forest so that he has extra defense. No, you can't. Just move Arthur out of the way. Arthur's in the way. Just move him away. No. There's also that axe dude down there on the left side. Send Colm down there. Fight him. Ooh, it's a decent one, but it's speedy. If Colm doesn't kill the axe dude, then use Mimi to. Oh, you started with Mimi. I don't know why. Not the end of the world.
Alright. Sorry, remember I told you I used my friend's Astolfo and died instantly? I'm gonna try again.
Oh no.
See if he dies instantly again. He's gonna get up.
That was a bad idea. No, he's fine. If you think something is a bad idea, maybe you should check your surroundings more thoroughly. Okay, you're set up. All you gotta do is wait. Hopefully nothing bad happens. Yeah, even if he crit, he would only do 15 damage. Okay. What would be really magical is if he crits twice. Those are the beautiful ones. Here. I got you. Also, he needs a regular sword. Do not waste a credit for the killing edge. With Eric, I don't think you. No, don't worry about it right now. It's fine. No. Kill all the enemies on the screen, and then after this, you can give him a regular sword. There's an armory to the left, top left of the screen. Yes, you can kill them right now. You just need to make sure that you don't overextend and have a unit like take too much damage.
Thanks.
Oh, it's Charles. What's up?
Yeah, well, not much. Just doing some stuff and finishing up looking at this. I'm finishing up looking at this. These cutscenes for Metal Gear Survive. Since
not that game.
Since I'm not gonna buy this shit, I'm just gonna watch like.
You don't want to spend $30 on save slots? How could you?
Fuck that. This shit gonna be burning in hell, dude. Like, I'm sorry, Konami. You died. This shit was dead on arrival. And even the ending of it ends abruptly. None of this shit has anything whatsoever that's important or even like of lore that ties into like the overall story. It's just horrible.
It just exists to exist.
Jeez. Oh yeah, and I've been watching more Junji Ito's movies. Uzumaki is weird.
Yeah. It's most people's favorite. Oh, you saw your first Mervin and Crit?
What's up?
She's playing Fire Emblem.
Well, yeah. Doing that, made some music. My friend did like somewhat of a live performance that was like broadcasting around the world and shit. It was pretty nice. I'm promoting like my remixes on Instagram. Gained a couple of followers.
Alright, so when you go up, there's like that little funnel right there. Put two characters side by side so that only one enemy can attack them at the same time. That's how you usually should do that, so that you don't take as much damage as you would. So I would put Gilliam up there and Franz, or maybe Joshua. So you can pick which two.
What the heck is a no you?
And no, it's a joke because the funnel of that pathway in between the house and the Coliseum. You see that you can only move up with two characters for 2 squares. You just want to move 2 units up and have them stand side by side so that they form a wall so that you don't take as much damage as you normally. I think Gilliam also needs to be healed, but
interesting.
I think Joshua needs to be healed as well. Well, he had a lance. I don't know why you didn't. You also need to start paying attention. If your characters have taken damage, priority heal. You need to heal them like ASAP. The first Cavaliers that you usually get in the Fire Emblem game are like, they're the homies. Always take care of your Cavaliers. That was a great level up, holy crap.
There's, another mass shooting took place.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, at a Dave and Buster's.
No. Well, I mean, we're kind of nice. They're like shooting yourself up, so.
Like,
I'm aware.
it just, It's just a look. Unfortunately, we have dumbasses running rampantly across the nation, like it's a virus or something. And unfortunately, we have to learn how to live with these imbeciles who are eventually gonna die out. When that happens, hopefully it'll be like a brand new utopia that take place.
I would send up Joshua and Erica. That would like heal Joshua.
And Trump said that he would have ran inside that school himself. Yeah, I'm sure, nigga. You don't. If that was the case, nigga, you wouldn't have to run. We'll just throw your ass in there, nigga. Better yet, just put you in a cannon and just fire you off into the damn school.
I would think I would see that, Michael.
Hey, come on.
What his like his theater troupe or his circus troupe name, like the Flying Donald or something like that. That'd be good. Don't send Gilliam up there. There's axe used men. And you put Arthur there.
The Donald Ducks. Yeah, that actually worked. The Donald Ducks.
The Flying Donald. You're also gonna need to go get those other red houses. I mean, he does dodge, but I wouldn't rely on his paper defense for his axe users. His axe users do so much damage. I mean, he's fine, but it's stupid because you had two sword users that were gonna like totally wipe those guys out. Fortunately for you, the bosses in this game don't move around, so. No, what's really going to be scary is when you run into a boss that does like walk around. That's good. A boss like walks up to you
and just taps you on the shoulder. Hey, you look new around here.
It's the equivalent of like the Monster Hunter monsters just swooping in. I want to play that game so bad.
What, Monster Hunter?
Yes. Apparently it comes out on PC later on this year. Definitely look at that.
I'm reserving my money to see what Square Enix is going to end up doing with this.
Well, apparently Kingdom Hearts is this year.
Well,
never believe that.
This is I believe it when I see it.
Hey, we're in the same boat.
Look, this is coming from the same studio, Square Enix, that took 10 years to make a video game. It's still not even finished yet, on the contrary. And I'm supposed to expect these niggas to like have a Kingdom Hearts game that's out and like
up and running, no DLC, just completely finished.
We all know this is bullshit.
The miracle game.
This shit it's gonna be like every other Kingdom Hearts game. Oh man, I beat it.
No, you missed two towards the bottom.
Like I finally
one village down there.
I've beat Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. You also have to kill the enemy over there. There's two. No, you should. Yes.
The completionist.
If you don't want key items that are going to help you later. Also, ignore the Colosseum, because if one of your units dies in the Colosseum, they back here. Yes.
Welcome to the jungle.
I mean, you can do it if you actually know what you're doing, but if you don't.
Games.
Okay, so when you go to the Colosseum, you're going to be prompted with a money amount. You're going to offer up money to bet on a match between you and a random fighter. If the amount is too high, then you're gonna fight an extremely strong unit, and it's basically gonna be you cheating yourself out of money and your unit because you're going to battle for the day. No.
You know what? That's kind of stupid.
Worse.
I'm gonna give you 5 million gil just so you can beat my ass and get a game over.
Hey, but if you win, you get 2 million. No. It scales to whatever class and whatever character you put in there. So if you, for instance, were to put Seth in there, he would fight other pre-promoted units that would be able to kill him.
What are you playing?
I mean, you can try it out like once just to see how you do. I would send in Joshua because he was already doing it.
What are you playing?
War-wise. No. The trick is to make sure that your bet is low, and that you make sure that when you go into the Coliseum, you're at full HP, and you can back out of the match by like spamming the B button. So like, if you think you're not going to win the fight, just spam B, and you can.
What game is this?
Fire Emblem, the Sickle Stones.
Oh, what? Classic. Okay. Proceed.
Bless.
Proceed.
Okay, the other reason to do the Coliseum is to like, get money, and you also get. Just try it once, just to see how it goes. Though I would wait so I can actually see what's going on. Because if you end up doing something stupid. There's also an armory to the top left. That big square-looking building. Is that armory? Okay. Is he full HP? Also, he can support with Natasha. So, that wasn't obvious. Yeah. No, I'm saying he can support with her. You have to stand him next to her. Or, no, I mean like when he's in the Coliseum, put her at the bottom so they can support. Supports they don't affect the Coliseum that way. It'd be kind of cool too.
Wow. Oh yeah, this some-called update supposed to be dropping next week. It should be interesting. I promised myself I was never ever gonna touch Final Fantasy 15 until it is complete. They added so much shit in there to the point where it's a different game. Even in the main campaign, it's like a different game.
Completely different.
Like,
got the multiplayer, the fixed chapter 13, character episodes.
And according to this, they even changed. They added new dialogue within the story, within the ending. They're supposed to be the ending to the game, but they changed that up.
No, you have to go into the arena, and then you'll be prompted with a money message. It's not bad. Generally, you want to keep your bets between 750 and 600, where anything below 750, more or less. 710 is good, yeah.
Yeah, I guarantee.
If you feel like you're not gonna win though, just spam B. Don't press B. No. Just see what you're gonna fight. If you feel like you need to pause for me, just press like Alt. So that it pauses the emulator. Ooh. Eesh. Oof. He might win, but that's gonna be a hard fight. You can press it anytime. No. If it's your turn and you press B after your turn ends, you can't press B anymore. So you have to make sure that after the enemy hits you and you think you're not going to be able to kill them, press B when it's working. And the turns are automatic. You can't like walk up to them and go.
Excuse me, sir. Are you the new boss? I have to be. That would be kind of funny to happen.
Ooh, I would leave. Ooh, I would spam B right now. I would spam B. Ooh, please press B. Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's about to break the damn controller, yo.
Yo, what? Wow. You basically killed Joshua, but he survived. Wow. I know. You basically killed him, but he gave you that lucky. You'd have had to do this whole map all over again.
Just remember the other BB.
You did kind of lose money. I would do it again. Heal him.
You just told her she lost money. Why would she do it again?
You're gonna let her just take your money like that?
You don't run up broke. Is this like Grand Theft Auto? Somebody robs you and you shoot them and get your money back?
I wish it was like that. Why did you walk up to the boss with her? With an iron sword? With no healer? and you're gonna attack him again because you think you're gonna win the fight? You know, good lord, what are you doing? Don't use a volunteer, use your healer. She needs to level up. And heal Joshua.
Joshua gets no love in this game, does he?
Right? Well, he's actually like the coolest unit, but another Iron Lance. X, I guess? Let's see.
Oxford.
Good luck, Ouch.
Ouch.
Oh, he's doing good. Wait, he's doing good. Never mind. Never mind. I thought he was doing good.
Sounds like you tried to make a run for it.
Gold is mine, then. Yo, do not let them take your money twice. Holy crap.
A few attempts later.
Again? They're not gonna give you any axe users? Oh, it's a soldier. Those guys do like a lot of damage. The arena is really good for healers, yeah. But you haven't won one. Try Nemi. She usually has an easier time in the arena. Give her the dragon shield and just hope for the best. But down at the bottom. And use it on her so she has more defense and pray.
Like Aerith? We saw how that turned out.
Yo, if she had a shield, maybe she could have blocked the sword. Sure. Try one more, Joshua.
See, she died because the plot demanded so. The almighty God that is the plot.
Wait, did you get an axe user finally? Finally! Okay, it's good. Yeah, it's free.
I'm pretty sure.
He better now. Axe user.
As far as Aerith is concerned, I'm pretty sure one of them niggas had a Phoenix down. They just did not want to give it to her.
No. It was established in games prior to that one that if you take too much damage, that your life force will bleed out of the realm of using heal spells or items to bring you back to life. Like, the Phoenix Down doesn't actually bring you back to life. It gets you out of an unconscious state. Like if you were knocked into a coma, IRL, a Phoenix Down would bring you back to life. Both fingers. Because there was another character who. There's like so many characters that died before Aerith died, but people claim that she was the first real death.
Fuck that.
So like there's another character in FF5 who dies, but when they tried to bring him back to life, in the cutscene where he's dying, they literally use like the life spells that you had gathered up to that point. Like they'll use like life 2, or they start with life 1 and then they go to like life 2 and try to use cure and curaga and all that, and it doesn't work. He told them that I'm beyond saving the spells and items that you have.
At least Legend of Dragoon, they was pretty much straightforward.
Yep. Also put Joshua next to her. I can't even say her name. Natasha. Please. Okay. Uh-oh. So, Mimi's gonna be a little bit tricky because you have to pay attention if she can double fire or if the enemy can double fire. Ooh, that dodge. Ooh, free. Well, you did make your money back.
Unless you did. Oh shit.
I mean, I usually use the arena just to like get my units gear so that we can continue on at a decent pace. But just making your money back, so it's also really good for one. I love it when you take them up there and you have no healers nearby. Okay.
Really?
You gotta use a mage. You're gonna kamikaze him.
Who rolls with no healers in the party?
Apparently she likes to roll with no healers nearby. It's like she just wants to throw everything away that she built up to that one point. Did all of this hard work, playing it really well, and she's like, I'm gonna just gamble a little bit and see what happens.
Nah, are you doing this for fun?
I hope you lose for playing like an idiot.
Thank you.
Hey, she beat it though. She beat it. She's fine.
Thank you. It's like, yo, who will go? It's like somebody stripping you naked and telling you to go out there and face the gladiator and lions and shit, ancient Romans.
No, I said you could go to the Colosseum to see if you can get some more money.
Yeah, in other words, he took you to the Colosseum to win. So please. It's like never ever make a bet unless you know that you have a good shot of winning.
Yes. Uh-oh, the F from me.
Brother from another mother. Also, hi. Hi, Charles.
This map is easy because these boys are strong.
So she's playing without healers? Is that what I heard?
No. She was fighting the boss. She was like in the boss area, and she would just take her units there, and the healers would be like forever away. So if anything happened, which it did, she would be able to heal anything. And she loves. I
hope you lose then if you're playing like that, because you don't.
It's still like unbelievably risky because if the boss dodged, if he dodged any of your units once, that was it. That was easy. She also does the thing where she likes to run up in the enemy's face and attack first instead of waiting and let them attack and see how it plays out. Don't use Orson.
It's better to kill them before they kill you.
Give Orson stuff away. Yeah.
I don't know how this works. Everyone's lined up like for a fucking battalion. I don't understand. Like, you know those really old wars where they have like muskets and shit and they like line up to fire all their muskets in a line?
Yeah.
We're literally doing that right now in my game and I don't understand why. I just got in line and just I'm just following by example. I don't understand what they're doing.
That's pretty funny. Trade Orson's.
Well, I gotta say, get ready to fight. Fuck you. I can't talk then, alright. Nope. Nope.
Something I already said that you just didn't do. Give away Orson's stuff. Also give the javelin to it's better javelin throw. And don't use rain leaf. Use Orson's steel spear. Rain leaf is for people who need to die like immediately. Yes! Except for the sword. I think it's a sword.
Chappelle Show's still new?
No.
What show?
Chappelle Show.
No.
Like, how old is it?
10 years, probably.
Yep.
They still have clips on YouTube then. Interesting. I see that clip you linked. By the way, I like how when he was talking to her, you didn't have a problem, but now I'm talking, you're sighing. So I see how it is. Yep, I'm gonna be petty as shit today. I'm Petty McGee.
Go exactly to 3:13.
Hurt my feelings. Yeah, no, I apologize. I'm being the asshole here.
Wait, what?
The hell are you listening?
No, I need context for this.
For 15. Smart. Excuse me. I'll be right back. You're in big trouble, mister.
What, you gonna hit me or something?
You're going on timeout. For 15 minutes, okay? Starting now, T-Mark. Timeout!
Timeout, sweet! Halle Berry, here I come!
What is going on?
Trading spouses. So it was like this all-white family.
Oh!
And this all-black family, they switched.
Is this the play on the Wife Swap show? It sounds like that.
Oh, before.
That's hilarious. Also, use the door key to get inside. My bad. You need to kill that armored dude to get inside so you can get the chest inside that room.
Did you get the thief yet?
No, there's certain. This is why you need to hover over enemies and check what they have. That armored knight should have a door key. You use open the door. And then go kill them, and make sure the person you kill them with has inventory space to hold the key. No.
Yeah. Did you see it? Nah, it's on the edge.
Yes. I was just talking about that.
You don't, Atara, you don't want to be like this little boy. You don't want to go into an environment.
Oh Lord.
You don't want to go into that environment.
Yo, when was this uploaded? Holy crap.
Okay, Starfence is actually kind of cool. We're actually firing a fucking line. It's so awesome.
Check out that pure skin. The pure skin. Purity incarnate. Don't use the sword versus the knight. What are you doing? That doesn't mean you can literally just go like full retarded and use a steel sword versus iron lances. You had the entirety of that crew and you sent one dude back. Just go backwards. Retreating is an option. A pretty smart option. And manage your unit's health. Just Ephraim is low on health. Bad. I still want to know who Taki Noburu is. I want to say that's Pew, but I'm not sure.
Could have been a random person. Sometimes.
But they called me by name.
Oh, Sokka?
Yes.
I was probably Atari then, yeah.
Who is this? No, it's Pew. Or it's shoot. It's Tentacle.
Who?
It's Tentacle.
Oh, Tentacle. Oh. I
Profile
thought he was
picture-
asleep. What?
No, this was a while ago.
Oh.
The profile picture is the same as his Facebook picture. Not
Oh.
Facebook, the Skype picture. That's
Oh
the best.
shit! Yo, Full Metal Alchemist actually has a movie on Netflix.
Are you talking about the live action one? It's trash.
I wanted to ease him into it. I didn't want to crush his hopes in
I don't care. It's fucking awful.
I should have known.
Wow, no chill.
I was disappointed. That feel my world now. Welcome.
Ooh,
Sure, that's another one.
Did you watch
take
it,
my
or
piece
did-
of pointing.
did you
I
watch
did.
clips of it?
I
Oh
watched
no, no.
I watched it knowing already it was bad, but I was just like, how bad is it? Oh.
Yeah,
Right.
bad CGI, and
They spent their whole budget on Al.
I'm sure. I'm looking at the trailer. It's like the same equivalency to like.
They couldn't get a dude in a suit of armor? Why you gotta CGI that?
Look,
What is the point of CGIing a suit of armor?
Hey, look at M. Night Shyamalan, The Last Airbender.
Here's another one. What was the point of CGIing
You ever been
some
disappointed?
pebbles?
That's the first time I have been. Actually, no, Dragon Ball Z movie.
Oh, I knew that was gonna be horrible.
It looked awful, but I had to actually watch it. My childhood died.
It was terrible.
No, my childhood still. Dragon Ball still exists. Okay, I can ignore that. I can go back and watch it. The show is still there.
No, it's dead for like America.
It did.
For like America viewers trying to do stuff with it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, for a lot of people, Godzilla died when
My nephew fucking loves Godzilla for some reason. Just because I think it looks like dinosaurs, because he's really into dinosaurs.
Yeah.
that unit
But he always like
is
tells me about
huge
kaijus.
and whatnot
I'm like,
symbol
wow.
up there.
No.
Oh my god, you have to use Morrison. Kill the
America-
dude. Kill
America
him.
literally said America just said fuck Godzilla. We got Cloverfield now.
Aren't they trying to do a sequel to that, like a TV series?
Yo, it's horrible. It's
This is-
actually the worst thing I've ever
No,
seen.
I
Yeah,
swear I heard something about a Cloverfield series they're trying to do now.
They were
Oh,
trying to
they-
do a series, but it's dead on arrival.
Yeah, like they released the Cloverfield movie on Netflix within one night.
It was
Like,
supposed to come out in theaters, But then the test screenings and the producers were like, heck each other, no, we ain't putting this in theaters. Put that on Netflix.
It's straight to movie.
Straight to DVD. The movie was horrible. Holy crap.
Yo, my friend told me that they fucked around and blew up the whole earth in the first 5 minutes of the film. I was like, how they do that? How they do
The
that?
way the movies are quote finger connected to each other is just ridiculous.
Nah, they said it was parallel universes. And
It's like a 5-year-old came up with that plot. It doesn't make any sense.
Come on.
The last shot of the movie is like the monster from the first movie, but it's so tall that its head goes above the clouds.
Wait, you're talking about the second movie? I heard nothing about the second movie. What?
No, the first. Okay, the second movie was even worse because it had.
They had it.
different
Second,
aliens.
that's what I'm trying to ask. Seriously?
The second movie had different aliens entirely. Had nothing to do with the first movie.
They talk
Just
about
random
world.
aliens.
Talk about world building. Your whole entire world within the second movie relied on you recognizing everything within like what 4 small ass rooms.
Yeah.
It's like a cluster, and then well, that is until the very ending, where the world pretty much looked like, you know, just looked desolate as shit. It's all in black, I guess, for like, you know, save money on the set. But all of a sudden, you see like this radio going out. If there's any survivors, we need to band together. And you see spaceships and shit flying around. Like, it's weird.
There's a random thunderstorm going on in the background, and you can see like 2 spaceships just hovering over a big city that the main character's driving into. Why
All I know
was
about
he
the first
driving
Cloverfield
towards
Field
the
was like a
city?
Cthulhu monster, and it like turned people into mini monsters or something.
I mean, I don't think that was talked about in the second film, but it wasn't featured. The second film was more so like an anthology.
The second film was not even supposed to be a Cloverfield movie. It was a completely different movie.
I'm
Completely
sure.
different.
Shit looked like a...
Abrams saw it and he said, would you like me to fund this movie and put it in the Cloverfield universe? And I guess the guy, the director or the producer of that movie was like, yeah, sure, we'll try it out. And I don't think I don't
saw
know.
how much that did at the box office.
Ooh, it did okay, but ooh. Yes. No, you should have got 2 keys. What? Check all of the characters.
All right. So,
Well, there you go.
Aren't we all?
not my ass. Like, look, if I go into a boss battle, I'm gonna have some Phoenix Downs, some high potions. Nigga, I'm coming prepared and ready for war.
You have to stand over the chest. Open it.
A rice chicken. Chicken or rice.
Yes. Oh, is that like Aqua Teen Hunger Force? Yeah, that's Aqua Teen Hunger
Yep.
Force.
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't seen that in a long time.
A rice.
Ooh, Killer Lance.
Oh, wow.
Also sad you never used that javelin to Ephraim. You could have used it. Should have gave that javelin to Ephraim. You could have used that. Would have used it.
Daria, have you ever played an MMO before?
Yes.
Yeah. L-Swords one.
He's played 2.
Warframe's one.
Warframe else and did she play? No, I'm thinking something else. Never mind.
Depends on which MMO you would want to refer to. So there's a lot of different types now.
Oh, Final Fantasy 11.
No, she's way too
Never
young.
touched that. She's never touched like WoW, anything of that sort.
Good.
Ooh.
Don't. I remember, my brother, he played Final Fantasy 11 one time.
I heard people who played 11 like generally enjoyed it. Like,
Nah, it
Hardcore
is good.
fans loved it.
It's good when you know what you're doing. If you're fucking up all the time, you're gonna have black mages that's gonna kill your ass just to get you out the way. And then they'll
That's
bring
like
you
every
back to
game,
life.
though.
They'll bring you back to life like after, you know, They defeated the mission.
Yeah, if you play an MMO like solo and you don't have like aptitude for it, then it's probably not gonna be a good time.
Unless you like a boss like Kirito and just walk around slaying shit.
Kirito, I fucking play games by myself all the time.
But you've been honed.
Yeah, I'm Kirito level. I know how to do that shit. I am truly the MMO junkie here.
Exactly. Yo, is he gonna survive?
You say a word about it, I will cut you, bitch.
You didn't open the other treasure chest. Why?
Hi, Tyre, what's up?
Hi. Am I still logged in? Oh, yeah, I'm still logged in. You want to run Atlas?
Greetings, Mr. Loud.
Silence is loud. And deadly.
Or the loudest silence.
I've been watching you play Fire Emblem for like an hour or so.
Really?
It's been... Actually, it's almost been 2 hours.
Really?
Yeah, we have to deal with her, like, literally being herself.
How much progression was made?
I've been calm, cool, and collected, but her units...
In other words, it sounds like nothing.
Her units have suffered more than I have.
The casualties?
The casualties have been 2 resets and lots and lots of exposition.
Come on, Atari, you gotta play it like you mean it, like your life depended on it.
Trade him that javelin. Or you can wait next to him. That works. I may be behind, but I'm still sad. Also, can you stop putting your units next to that dumb wall so they can get sniped by that stupid mage dude? The worst position possible. Like, you're not paying attention to the terrain at all.
What Fire Emblem you playing?
The Fire Emblem 8, where the Sacred Stones for the GBA. The third one that came out for the GBA. The last one that came out for the GBA. It's also probably the third game that people really know for the revival with Awakening.
Actually, I have a better game. Why don't you play what you call it, Final Fantasy Tactics? They'll get you.
Tactics? I've been trying to get people to play Advanced.
One at a time. One at a time.
Speaking of tactics, when are you going to play Tactics?
You with me?
No, he knows what I'm talking about.
I played. What?
You haven't played Tactics yet.
Yeah, I have.
When?
PSP one?
Yes.
I told you I played it a little bit. I just didn't beat it because I had other shit coming.
That's what I mean. You gotta beat it.
Yeah, I've been playing it.
When was the last time you played it?
Last time I played it was probably a month ago.
Really? Actually, that's surprising.
I got you. Right? Yeah, I think you will enjoy Tactics. Tactics has probably a better story.
No.
That's a good story. What?
This game in particular does not have the strongest narrative, but it's more about the character interactions, like supporting units and seeing how different plot points play out from a character perspective. But Tactics has like everything you would ever want from this game.
And no DLC?
Shut up!
The good old days.
When games are actually not bullshit. They're
when
fair.
You had a complete game. Oh my god.
No, but this is, they're gonna put it all jam packed, just like they doing right now with Final Fantasy, that Royal Edition. Man, they're gonna be like a Kingdom Hearts. It's gonna be a. Oh.
No,
Yo,
it's fine.
if microtransactions are in Kingdom Hearts 3, bro, that's the beginning of the end. And I almost forgot. The third one isn't gonna be the final one. You know why? Exactly. But also, just if they want to keep up, like, you know, just to maintain integrity of what they've been doing, it's gonna
No, it's gonna be like another Final Fantasy. It's gonna be a franchise, man.
Kingdom Hearts 3 gonna need a remix version.
It probably will be. If I had to be honest.
Yeah. We're gonna have Kingdom Hearts HD 3.1.
No, they're gonna have the ultimate edition that has all the Kingdom Hearts games into it.
So the Disney Vault edition where they
the classics.
Have some like brand new Disney worlds from all the other games. Oh, that would be great.
Gonna be safe.
As much as I joke about that, I actually wouldn't mind that. I'm not gonna lie. But only if it's like substantial. I want like brand new Disney worlds we hadn't seen before.
I'm just trying to see how they're gonna wrap up this convoluted story.
They're gonna only wrap up the Xehanort shit. It's gonna keep going, man. So if you think it's gonna make more sense, go. No.
There's a tweet I linked earlier of Nomura saying to some gaming outlet that they were complaining basically that the game was kind of targeted towards kids. Do you think about ever dumbing down the story so that it makes sense? That's essentially what they said to him, and he said,
essentially the shit don't make sense. I mean, it does, but it's like two of the games out of the franchise. It's like watching Days of Future Past, that X-Men movie. You'd be
hit the reset button.
It's like if you defeated the enemy, all right, cool. You defeated the other part of him. That means he's coming back to life. What would be the point? It's like
he has more Horcruxes than Voldemort.
And all of his Horcruxes is himself in different times.
Everyone is Xehanort and everybody is Sword at the same time.
It's like, I'm wondering how this is gonna end out. The only thing I'm interested in seeing is Vin, I think. Not Vanitas, but Ventus. I'm trying to see if he's gonna come back to life.
He's not dead. He's never been dead. But yeah, he's gonna come back. They already pretty much confirmed that.
But what would that mean for Sora?
He gives up a piece of his heart and brings him back to life, I guess.
No, he doesn't have to give him a piece of his heart. Larry Ventus just is now part of his heart. It just now he'll be only Sora after that's gone. That won't really hurt him or anything.
Wait a minute.
That's what we assume.
So this means this nigga gonna go back to using one key blade only and never two?
I mean, maybe. You don't really know. Why would you run up and attack instead of waiting? If you die, I would be happy. Maybe you'll learn your lesson.
I remember, I think one of my friends told me, it's like, one thing about the character Xenoheart, one thing about him, all the nobodies like to put the letter X in the name and just reword it.
It's key, man.
Only the organization members do that.
Somebody told me it's like if you took Xenoheart, you took the X out and rearranged the name, it actually means no heart.
Yeah.
I was like, interesting.
There's actually a boss fight in Birth by Sleep Final Mix where you fight No Heart, and that's his armor.
Is that in the collection?
Yep.
I think I might want to buy this collection now.
Birth by Sleep
I think it was like the 2.5 remix on PS4. Don't remember.
Yeah, no, it's 2.5.
He's a really hard fight too.
It's the only really substantial.
You also play Ericus's armor. He's pretty
I
hard
don't
too.
want to call it a side game, but it's the Kingdom Hearts 3 that we should have gotten. That was dumb. I won't say dumbed down either, but no. Like at the end of Kingdom Hearts 2, we got a cutscene of what the next game would be, where we assume would be Kingdom Hearts 3. And for all intents and purposes, Birth by Sleep is Kingdom Hearts 3, but it's not on the same scale as the first two games. Unfortunate. This is chapter 6. Is this the Fog of War chapter? No, do not use them for this chapter. No, do not use them for this chapter. You have to understand that Ross is a below pre-promo unit. He gets 10 free level ups before he becomes an actual like regular unit. So he's like weaker than average. You need Colm, you need Nemi, because they support each other. And you're gonna need Vanessa. So you can drop Molding. You can drop Seth, because we don't need him. That's pretty solid. And give the torch to the thief. And then from there, I'll let you play. And I am ready, Cube.
What are y'all doing?
Atlas.
Okay. I should probably join you. But I really don't want to right now.
Sword users.
Yeah, I need to get my passive on my ad too. I just don't want to play right now. I'm also playing Black Desert, so.
So badly. Oh no! What?